Hi there, I'm J-Bot and this is the element plutonium. It has a density of 19.84 grams per cubic centimeter. Its atomic number is 94. Its mass is 244 AMU. The melting point for plutonium is 639.5 degrees Celsius and it boils at a momentous 3,235 degrees Celsius.
Wow!
Plutonium was discovered in the University of California, Berkeley by Glenn T. Seaborg, Joseph Kennedy, Arthur Wall, and Edwin Macmillan by bombarding uranium with deuterons. The element was named after the planet Pluto, continuing the tradition of naming radioactive elements after planets. This started with uranium, which was named after Uranus. The current research for plutonium is in better nuclear energy, better nuclear technologies and weapons, nuclear submarines, and spaceflight. Of course, there are others. Plutonium is highly reactive, has a half-life of 87.7 years in the isotope to plutonium-238. Plutonium-239 has a half-life of 24,110 years. Plutonium is radioactive, it tarnishes in the air and glows like embers after it is oxidized, and can be dissolved in concentrated hydrochloric, perchloric, and hydroiodic acids. It typically contains 3, 4, 5, or 6 valence electrons. The compound is used in nuclear reactions to produce energy. Oftentimes it is combined with uranium. After it has been spent, plutonium oxide and uranium oxide combine. Oxygen, carbon, and fluorine oftentimes combine with plutonium for use as direct or intermediaries during nuclear reactions. Plutonium is a rare earth metal and is synthetic in nature. There's an unknown quantity of it in space and a very negligible quantity in Earth.
Uranium is a heavy metal and its atomic number is 92 and has an atomic mass of 238.03 grams. Its density is 18.95 grams and its melting point is an astounding 1,132 degrees Celsius. Its boiling point is even higher than that, which is 3,818 Celsius, and it has a total of 11 isotopes. Uranium was discovered in 1789 in the mineral pitchblende by Martin Klaproth, named after the planet Uranus. The United States used it in the making of the first atomic bomb, and the blasting of the first atomic bomb started an arms race between Russia and the United States during the Cold War. Uranium is currently used for nuclear weapons and power reactors.
Go.
There are two main purifying methods for enriching uranium, which is gaseous diffusion and thermal diffusion. Gaseous diffusion involves forcing gaseous uranium hexafluoride through a semi-permeable membrane. It was mainly used during Cold War and is still in use today. The second method of purifying uranium is through transfer of heat across a thin liquid or gas to accomplish isotopic separation. Uranium has four main compounds, which is uranium oxide, which is used in nuclear fuel, uranium fluorine, which is used in uranium processing, uranium hexafluoride, and uranium tetrafluoride.
Hey, I'm Austin Michelle, and I'm going to be talking to you about radon. So, radon was discovered by F.E. Dorn in 1900. It has an atomic number of 86. It has an isotope of 222. The density is 9.73 grams per liter. The boiling point is negative 62 degrees Celsius, and melting point is negative 71 degrees Celsius. F.E. Dorn discovered radon-222 in 1900 and called it radium emanation. However, a sketched isotope, radon-220, was actually discovered first in 1899 by the British scientist R.B. Owens and the New Zealand scientist Ernest Rutherford. EPA.gov. Radon was discovered while Dorn was studying radium's decay chain. Originally named niton after the Latin word for shining nitons, radon has been known since radon since 1923. Education.jlab.org. Radon is colorless. It is also the most dense gas known. Its freezing point is a brilliant yellow phosphorescence. It's chemically unreactive. It is highly radioactive and has a short half-life. Lintech.com. Radon is condensed by using liquid nitrogen. It is purified by using residue gases by sublimation. The radon transform in some of its applications. Radon is used in cancer therapy, and it is used in some hospitals to treat tumors by sealing the has in minute tubes and implanting these into the tumor. RSC.org. The abundance of radon in Earth's crust is 4 times 10 to the negative 13 milligram per kilogram. Chemical.com.
The element radium was discovered by scientists Marie Curie and Pierre Curie in 1898 when they extracted the radio compound from an uranium ore. Its name originates from the Latin word radius, meaning ray. The current research on the radium is used for cancer treatment for men with prostate cancer. Radium reacts with nitrogen when exposed to air to form radium nitride, so its silver white color turns to black. It also reacts with acid to form hydrogen gas. It reacts violently to water and oil to form radium hydroxide, and reacts vigorously with hydrochloric acid to form radium chloride. Radium can be separated from other elements through chromatography and can be purified through distillation. Radium has relatively few uses. It is used to produce radium gas required in treatment of cancer, and radiation given off by radium is sometimes used to study the composition of other metals, plastics, and other materials.